Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web, and today we're gonna uncrate this Nexx XG30. What's up, Speed Addicts fan? Before we get into the XG30 from the folks over at Nexx, before we do that, hit the subscribe button. That way you're locked in, getting great information on all your gear purchases. You'll thank me later. Also, if you're gonna shop for helmets online or any other gear, parts for that matter, Speed Addicts is the place to go. If you hit the link in the description, it'll take you right over to the full selection of XG30s and all other Nexx helmets. Speed Addicts, the top dealer for Nexx helmets for many years now in the United States. We'll make sure you're well taken care of. Free returns for 90 days on all Nexx products, of course. And then if you like to shop in person, come down to the world famous Speed Addicts Superstore with the world's most epic helmet wall, gear, e-bikes, all sorts of cool stuff. Come and say what's up. Speaking of cool, that's what we're going for here. The G in the XG and the model of this, that stands for the Garage. Nexx Garage is a line of products from Nexx that are stylish. That is the point of this scooter or three-quarter helmet. Cafe racer, scooter. If you're on a Vespa, you want something mean looking. The carbon fiber version of the XG30 is what we're looking at on the table today. This one is especially nice. They also make it in a composite version. So you have your standard composite, which is usually a mix of fiberglass and aramid fibers. And then they have their full carbon fiber jammy, which is what we've got here. And this thing is a little bit lighter, but mostly it just looks really badass. That carbon weave is nice. So for the standard composite version in several colors, you're gonna see those for around $340. The carbon fiber is a $100 upgrade, so now we're in the $440 range, okay? This all ships from Speed Addicts if you shop online, or you can come see one in the store like I was talking about here. So lightweight, 2 pounds, 11 ounces. This thing's almost levitating here. 1,220 grams for those of you running on the metric system. DOT and ECE 2206, that's right. You're gonna get the dual homologation, not just the DOT, but the new ECE standard from Europe. ECE 2206 is the latest safety standard. They're pushing the manufacturers to offer you more protection, which is what we like. Nexx, in case you're not familiar, that's Nexx. Handmade in Portugal in their own factories. High attention to detail here, and I really like what they did even with the smaller details, like these pivot kits are done out of billet. So this looks real nice. 2 shell sizes, extra small through extra large. What I've noticed on these helmets from Nexx, these more style forward helmets, especially the 3/4, they run a little on the snug side. Bigger heads, don't even try. I'm an XL, 24-inch circumference. I'm not gonna fit in the XL XG30. So smaller heads do apply. Follow the Nexx sizing chart that we have on speedaddicts.com. You should be in good shape. If you have any fitment issues, though, we got you covered with risk-free shopping, free returns. If you're in the lower 48 states, that's right. We don't nickel and dime you on that return shipping. We've got the best policy in the business. Exterior visor, clear. Okay, here we go. And we don't have a gasket, per se. We have a leather-wrapped exterior edge on here, so this isn't going to be an airtight seal. It's a 3/4 helmet, so you're always going to have that air coming up from the bottom anyways, but don't expect this to not leak air, because it will at higher speeds. You know, around town speeds, this face shield is going to provide the sort of protection you're looking for, of course, and then you can flip that up and you have a significant sun visor here. By significant, I mean just a lot of coverage, right? So a lot of these drop-down sun visors just don't quite have the coverage I usually want. This one does, and it looks nice. It's all rounded, and you're gonna activate that with this tab on your left side. You can run it without the exterior visor. If you want to take that off, you're just gonna need a screwdriver to pop this, and then you can just run it without that, and you can have just the drop-down sun visor ready to go. On the inside, this helmet has a removable washable liner. It's done up in this one with that espresso and that check pattern traditional D-ring closure here. And it is comm system ready. So you do have slight recess for speakers, and you will be able to mount a comm system on this flat edge here. So I like what they did with the interior. Again, the Nexx Garage series is all about looking good while having a modern design helmet. Some of these vintage helmets feel really vintagey, and Nexx usually does a good job of having a more modern fit and finish to them. All right, let's take that out. There you go. And a lot of these 3/4 helmets, a lot of the times they don't have removable liners. In terms of the actual headliner itself, a lot of times it has adhesive on it and it doesn't clip out like this. There's the EPS liner, there's channel, and so you get a little bit of ventilation. On the exterior, notice there are no vents, but you're getting air in through the front of this helmet, so you'll circulate because of that dual density. EPS liner has some channels for you. Finished off the brow nicely with some pleated stitching there. So it looks real nice, looks classic, and the carbon fiber version is extremely light. 2-year warranty from Nexx. Again, it's the XG30. It's a 3/4 scooter cafe racer. Okay, available in both the composite, not shown here, or the carbon fiber, which is what we're looking at today. You want to learn more? Call and talk to one of our experts at the rider support team. Go ahead and shop online or come down to the Speed Addict Superstore and see that awesome helmet wall I keep talking about. Okay, that's it for today. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.